I think all of us on our AMR team saw this as an opportunity to do something a little bit different than what we'd done prior to Anderson and what we expect to be doing after Anderson. And so we all wanted to focus on a nonprofit global project for that reason.
For our AMR project, we worked with Conservation International. It's a world-renowned environmental organization, works in a variety of countries around the world, and we worked with their Ecuador office. In Ecuador, they have some programs focused on fisheries, and the fishery that we were working with was Galera, San Francisco. So our project was trying to help those fishermen access more profitable markets so that they're incentivized to sustain their resources better.
Our AMR team conducted primary research in country in Ecuador for 10 days, and I think all of what we collected on that trip was absolutely critical in forming all of our recommendations in the end. We went to the fishing villages on the coast of Ecuador to interview all the fishermen. We spent hours in these various areas to understand basically what their day-to-day work life was like, who they sold their fish to, and we basically followed the fish from there.
The support that we received from UCLA was essential to the success of our project. First, the AMR office was very helpful in getting us in touch with our client and making sure that that relationship was started on the right foot. And then the Center for Global Management was absolutely essential in our actual primary research and our trip to Ecuador.
I think that the AMR project for me well exceeded my expectations, and I think a big factor of that was simply that we were working on a nonprofit global project with a client in Conservation International whose cause and purpose was something that we could all get behind. I think the opportunity to travel, to experience a completely different culture, and to bring a little bit of the perspective that we're all given here at Anderson in our coursework and our organizations was incredibly satisfying, and for me stood out as a highlight in my Anderson experience.
I think that we had a great team. We had a client who knew what they wanted and gave us the freedom to explore that. This AMR has been very, very successful in my mind.